everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here today at what they claim to be the gateway to the Highlands. I'm in Flesherton, Ontario, and if you've never been here, it's a beautiful little town, and I'm on a mission. It's still winter up here, believe it or not, and being from the sunny south, I'm not used to it, but anyway, I'll bring him back in a minute. I'm just getting a brief shot here of the sign. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I'm here today, as I said earlier, in downtown Flesherton, and I had quite a time finding this place, but here I am, and I'm here with Jerry O'Donnell, right, Jerry?
Yes.
Jerry is actually, maybe you've seen Jerry on our videos before. Like, he's been our key grip for what, 2 years?
Kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
But yeah, I've enjoyed key gripping with Dennis for going on 2 years now, I think.
And everybody knows what a key grip does, don't they? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, it's a kind of a well-hidden science, to be honest.
Very demanding.
And yeah, it is very demanding. By the end of the day, after key gripping for a full day, I'm completely exhausted.
I could see where you would be. And Matthew, how are you, Matthew?
I'm very well.
And you're the one that does all the work here, because I know Jerry.
Yeah, nobody else does it.
Jerry's so busy key gripping.
Yeah. Can't hardly have time to do anything else.
And Sarah,
and then the real boss.
You're busy just counting money. I know that.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to be. So we've got the equipment lined up here, and what we're going to do is walk down this line, and Jerry's going to tell us about what he's got. And
so yeah, we have multiple lines of equipment here. Started this company in 1986 with an old van and fixing people's forklifts. It's evolved now to where my wife and 3 sons are involved in it. We have all this product line here that you see we now deal in. Hang Chaw is a recent addition to our product line, which is kind of a value forklift that we've had very good success with. Moving over here a little further, we've done up till recently, these are the Hang Chaws here. Very good machines, Nissan powertrains. We have a lot of Toyota product. I think Dennis has Toyota product at Jackson Seeds. Very, very good lift truck as well. Toyota recently had some issues with emissions, and the internal combustion engines weren't available for sale. So that's kind of changed the marketplace quite a bit. The supply has shortened and the demand has gone up and price has gone with it. These 2 machines in the air here are load lifters. We're a load lifter dealer. They're manufactured in Stouffville by Load Lifter Manufacturing. It's a privately owned company, Canadian company. We've been dealing with them for 30 years.
what else have you got here?
So we have...
You got some, what do you call these, hitchhikers?
Yeah, these are truck-mounted forklifts. This is an interesting one. We buy these refurbished. As you can see, that machine there it looks like it's brand new. That one is actually this one's a 2014, has 800 hours on it. We buy them refurbished right from Hiab. They come with a 6-month warranty and 200 hours. These kind of revolutionized the delivery industry, because you can pack those in the back of a truck. They weigh anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 pounds, so it doesn't interfere with the payload so much. And you can deliver all over, like your seed, or guys delivering sod or anything like that. That's what they struggled with. At one time, they tried to load the skid steers on the flatbeds, which was dangerous.
Like on a job site for a new house or something, they're just
absolutely
unbelievable.
Every lumberyard, Home Depot has them. Not Costco, Rona. That's where a lot of these refurbished trucks come from, is those large companies coming in off lease. Right now, what we're dealing in, skid steers are used. We have a relationship with a Kubota dealer here that's very, very positive, that we're working on some things, but Kubota is very, very proprietary in protecting their dealers. So most of the stuff we deal in is used. We bought that one with 43 hours on it. Still has full warranty. We have a small rental business here, and that's out all the time.
Yeah.
Kubota, you know.
They're
is a very
handy,
good
handy,
product.
handy. Yeah.
Very, very good product. Given our location here, we had to diversify into things. We have a lot of rentals. We do the training. Like today, for example, we have 8 road service techs. You help me here. One's in Owen Sound, one's in Burlington, one's in Concord,
One's near Shelby.
Yeah,
one's
over
near Shelburne.
way.
They're spread out all over.
And one in Markdale.
Yep.
One in Markdale. That gentleman that just came in here earlier to look at a forklift was from Holland Marsh. Matthew was in Newmarket yesterday. We deal with a company, nice company. I think the second generation may be more from down Chatham Way, Jackson Seeds. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah, I have, I think.
So, I mean, we go that far to look after our customers. We have a local customer here that has product on the East Coast that brings his equipment back to us from the East Coast for us to repair. So we've been, in 30 years, we have established a customer base that supports us. These businesses are generally in a larger populated area like Barrie or Chatham or Guelph or Orangeville even, where there's more. But we spread ourselves out a lot, and we follow the equipment. Like I think I'd mentioned earlier, we just sold a forklift this summer to the guy, his second forklift that bought our very first forklift 30 years ago.
Repeat business.
Yeah, it'd nice if he'd repeat a little quicker, but we were happy to sell that to him.
Well, that's good. Well, Jerry, I've been a long time getting up here. What have you got to add, Matthew?
You can take any one of these for test drive that you like, as long as you buy one.
Oh, man.
He already has bought one.
I got one on the truck, actually. I think I bought that one twice now.
Yeah.
Well, Matthew being the second generation, we're getting some new ideas and new energy coming in.
Coming out of the Stone Age, anyways.
Yeah, he's modernizing
Fires,
our
paperwork, roads, and
processes.
everything else.
I'm hoping to retire and set up like a YouTube channel.
I hear they're good.
Yeah, some are better than others. But you meet some interesting folk. There's a guy down to Oil Springs I'd like to go interview.
Charlie.
Yes.
Well, we'll see what happens. I've been all over with this YouTube thing, as you know, and I met a lot of nice people. And I did want to mention, of all the videos I've done, I only asked one person that flat out said no. Just
Really?
one. Pretty well everybody says, come on in, I'll show you what we got, because they're proud. And if there's something proprietary that you're doing, you know, we just cut it out.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're not there for that.
No.
But most people, they're proud of what they're doing and
Yep.
happy of what they're doing and want to show everybody. And what I find, there are so many people in Ontario know nothing about agriculture or business or whatever. And they have no idea that this is even here. And so if I accomplish that, well, I've done my job, I guess.
Or they've never even thought about a forklift. They don't know how their goods get to them.
Well, like these hitchhikers, they've revolutionized the lumber delivery business. You know, and if you're somewhere that have never seen them, and I'm sure there's places
How would you know?
you wouldn't know.
Well, and interesting that you mentioned it that way. Our business started here predominantly with agriculture. We worked with a lot of potato folk, a lot of apple folk,
growers.
a lot and seed people. But not just.
Some of the seed people are shaky.
I'll take your word for that.
And also, some of the farmers around here have moved into wineries and cideries, etc. They've kind of moved with the times too. So,
And usually they get bigger. They either get out
Yeah.
or they get bigger.
yeah.
When I say seed people, I don't mean people the size of your operation at all, because certainly yours is flabbergasting, the magnitude of it. But these are just farmers that deal in like Pioneer Seeds or
Like
something.
Like dealers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all got to have a forklift.
Yeah, they all have to have a forklift.
And maybe not a new one, but
And
they're
most
all
often
as
don't want a
old as
new one.
No.
They just need something that's good, reliable, and somebody can look after it. So
it's got to start.
a lot of our business is based on selling the forklift and then looking after it, supporting it after that.
And that's that one on the trailer. It's probably going to our shop out at the farm.
Nice.
We'll unload it because we have chemicals and We've been using forks on a tractor, and if you spear a
Yeah.
tote of chemical,
It causes a lot of issues.
you might better take a forklift out there and use it. Anyway, Jerry, it's been a pleasure coming up and seeing you. I really enjoyed it, and maybe you can get down our way sometime. Drop into the seed plant. We'd love to have you. And Sarah, it's nice to meet you.
You as well. Glad to meet you in person.
Yeah, what I've decided I would do today, I'm out here at the farm shop, and what I'm going to do, just to add this to the O'Donnell video on lift trucks, is go through our fleet of lift trucks, tell you a little bit about them. This lift truck here, we bought it, we call it number 1. It just has a 2-stage mast on it, which makes it not quite so popular, because when you lift it up, this inside goes up and it will hit the top of a truck pretty easy. Anyway, this is a class 6, I believe. Yes, it's a 6. We bought this lift truck. Supposedly, it had come out of a bankruptcy in Cleveland. We bought it from a lift truck jockey. That was a story. I don't know. I take him at his word. It had 1,700 hours on it at the time, and I just checked it. It's just rolled over 10,000. It's got 10,010 hours. And this truck's usually at the shop, at the plant, but we've got it out here at the farm shop. We use it for handling chemicals, and we'll probably have it out here till the end of June or July, till we're done spraying. Then we'll take it back to the seed plant and put it back into the fleet up there. I don't think we need it here the rest of the year. It's just a little handier to have a lift truck out here instead of using forks on the tractor. We don't want to spear a skid of chemical. I'm here at the shop at the plant. What we have in here is the lift truck we call number 8. It's also a Series 6. It's got just a hair over 13,000 hours on it. This truck we keep over here in the shop because it works better than a jack. It's it makes a good stand, doesn't it, Frank? Yep. Instead of having a portable welding table or something, we have the lift truck. It works really, really good. We use it for unloading steel and moving stuff around in the shop, lifting sheets, whatnot. It's kind of semi-retired, but it's still at the same time, we use it almost every day. Somebody does. And I'm here in the bagging room. We've got another lift truck here. We call it number 11. This is one of the last ones. Is this the last one we got or second last one? The last one. It's a Series 8. We have 2 Series 8 lift trucks around. We call this one number 11. It's just broke in. It only has, what'd you say, Pete, 13,000?
1,700.
Oh, 1,700. This one only has 1,700 hours on it. For us, that is like brand new. And we use it in here in the bagging room for moving skids and whatever we need it for. This lift truck number 4, it's a Series 7. Every generation they have have a number for it, and it has I believe it's just over it's just got a little over 10,781 hours. This truck we use every day loading containers. It has what we call a pusher, and it shoves all the bags into the containers. And I believe this truck was just safetied yesterday. We're in the process, every year we run them through, have somebody come in and safety them, because they have to be safety, they have to pass the safety every year. This is lift truck number 7. It's also a Series 7. It has what we call the push-pull. And what it does, this attachment, makes it so we can shove beans into a truck on a sheet of heavy cardboard, and then if you wanted, you could retrieve them, which we never do. But anyway, we load a lot of containers that way. It has just shy of 22,000 hours. That's 21,992 hours. Lift truck number 7. This lift truck has quite a story. This is the one we call lift truck number 5. Lift truck number 5 has been laid up for, I can't remember, 2 or 3 years. It started throwing timing chains a couple of years ago, and I believe we put 3 timing chains on it and just couldn't keep it running. So it sat in the corner. And finally one day I got talking to O'Donnell's, to Jerry up there. He says, bring old number 5 up, we'll have a look at it, see what we can do. And it has just a little over 12,900 hours on it, I believe. What Jerry ended up doing is he gave number 5 a second lease on life. She's got a new heart, new tires, new seat. Well, new seat's the most important thing. This is Series 7 again. This truck got transmission work, clutch work, brake work, dash work, a paint job. It, you might say it got rescued from the scrap man. It was, the reason it sat for so long, we didn't know whether we were going to fix it or junk it, but what's happened, lift trucks, used lift trucks have got to be very, very expensive right now. You can hardly buy a used Toyota. So we ended up spending a few dollars on it, and it's back in service, and we're using it here as for loading containers, but it gets used in the export plant for all kinds of jobs. Anyway, that's lift truck number 5. Come back to life. This is our other number 8 lift truck. I actually caught Jeremy working.
Yeah,
Trying to. Just shut it off for a second. This is number 10. We've had it maybe 3 or 4 years. It's a Series 8. Bought it used, of course. Use it here in the seed warehouse. And it, you said how many hours again?
8,453.
8,453 hours. Just broke in. And this lift truck, along with all the rest, will get cycled through for a safety. This one hasn't been safetied yet, has it?
No, I think
No.
March 1st April, something.
Yeah. He's did a couple yesterday. Anyway, I'm just on a mission to go through and see all the lift trucks. I think this is number 10. This is the 7th one we've seen. And here comes another truck. This is a number 8 lift truck.
9.
But it's a Series 8 lift truck number 9. How many hours on it?
8,563.
Oh, 8,563. Again, we bought this lift truck used. I'm going through doing all the lift trucks. And this one, it'll get cycled through for a safety in the next week or so. He was here yesterday and got called away, of course. Anyway, that's number 9. And I don't want to stop these guys because they are very, very busy back here in the seed warehouse, as you can see. And I'm back here with lift truck number 6. And I believe it's also a Series 8. It's got 8,000 hours. They use it back here in the seed plant. These lift trucks run every day. Anyway, this is number 3. This one, I believe, This is a 7 series, number 3. It has 18,000 hours on it. We use it back here in the processing area. Like I said, runs every day. And we got one last lift truck here. This, I think, should be number 2. Lift truck number 2. It's also a Series 7. I thought I had more Series 6s, but they're getting down. Anyway, it's lift truck runs every day. They use it back here in processing. It's got over 26,000 hours. 26, that's right. 26,000 hours. And you look after these things, they virtually run forever. Every year we go through, and if they need tires, they have to get inspected every year anyway. If they need tires, they get tires, or whatever they gotta have, they gotta have. Anyway, that's our rundown of lift trucks. I actually lost count. I believe there was 11. Anyway, I'll get Cameron to add this on the O'Donnell video, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.